in our current environment with COVID-19, particularly with tenants constantly contacting agents and stating that they're not able to pay their rent, it's important that agents don't give financial advice. So now ASIC, our friends at ASIC, have issued a warning to agents who are providing unlicensed financial advice, as some real estate agents are actually advising tenants to apply for early release of their superannuation. Now, it doesn't matter whether you're talking to your tenants, your landlords, any prospective purchaser coming through a property or looking at a property, or your own staff. It doesn't matter who you're talking to. You can't give that financial advice. It is true that as part of the federal government's COVID-19 economic response package, the Australian Tax Office has announced it will implement a measure to allow individuals that are affected by COVID-19 to access their superannuation early. So it's up to $10,000 in the 2019-2020 year and a further $10,000 in 2021. So now the primary concerns that ASIC have about this is that agents are actually acting in this regard, and the way that they're talking about it is actually constituting unlicensed financial advice, which is actually a contravention to the Corporations Act. Because financial advice must only be provided by qualified and licensed financial advisors, financial counsellors, not by real estate agents. We can't do it because real estate agents don't hold the requisite licence, nor are they an authorised representative under Australian Financial Services Licence. So the Corporations Act actually imposes significant penalties for this contravention. So for individuals, it can be up to, I think it's 5 years imprisonment, a fine of up to $126,000. For corporations, it's actually a fine of up to $1.26 million. So big bucks here. Remember, you're not aware of an individual's personal financial circumstances, nor do you have the broader tax, financial knowledge to make these recommendations or even talk about it. So ASIC have clearly stated that tenants facing financial difficulty need sound financial guidance, potentially debt counselling, potentially a whole range of different financial options. So real estate agents who specifically point a tenant or any other client to and recommend them to consider the specific possibility of accessing superannuation is likely to be breaching the Act. So guys, don't do it. If you have tenants contacting you and they're letting you know that they're really in trouble with their finances, and particularly as we await the announcements in relation to the residential tenancies and more information on commercial tenancies, you need to refer these people to financial counselling services, not give them the advice yourself. So guys, be careful with that. Access community services. Look at what's available in your local community. There are free services here. There are organisations that provide this and that are free of charge. Get onto the government sites and see where you can actually send people who are having those problems. But guys, please be careful about what you're saying, because there's so many websites and so many posts that you're getting over your Facebook feed and so many emails that you're getting coming across your desk giving you yet another story about yet another stimulus package. Yes, we can look at that. And yes, if you're a business owner, you'll look at that specifically from your own perspective. So make sure that you're not passing that perspective on, because you know what your business position is. You don't know what somebody else's is. So just be careful.